So good afternoon. Today started out kind of unfortunately. I did not set my alarm, so I woke up late. And so the shower that I needed to take and the makeup I was gonna put on and the dress I was gonna wear didn't happen. So I look like this. I'm not the focus of today. Today is the focus of what I'm gonna do. So today is Thursday, December 6th, December 5th. And here in Muncie, we have something called First Thursday. And First Thursday basically it happens in Downtown Muncie, and it's a way for people to get in contact with the arts in the area. So they will have, hang on a second, I had to clock out. So it's a way for people to get exposure to arts in the area. So you'll have openings from local artists, and you'll have exhibitions and demonstrations and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So we're gonna do that tonight, but first we have to go to the atrium, which is a building here on campus. And Teddy, who you met on Monday, who is a student that I work with, who's also a friend, he is having his senior show right now. So we're gonna go over and support him, and I think some other people I work with are also gonna have their work there. So we're gonna go do that. And then there's also a pottery show that we're gonna go see, and then we'll make our way to Downtown Muncie. This is the first time I'll be filming in public. So, but again, like, this is a university, like, people are used to cameras and stuff, so we should be fine. So, say goodbye to Doma. Bye, Doma. I'll be back Saturday, because there's an event in the evening, which I will show you guys, so hang tight. So this is the Ned and Gloria Greiner Art Gallery. It's one that is located in the Arts and Journalism building at Ball State, and it usually houses students and touring shows. I was really excited to see Teddy's senior show, and it's been really cool to see him grow, not only as a person, but as an artist in the few years that I've known him. And the series that he did this time was about relationships and how they can sort of be non-traditional, but still just as meaningful and just as important as normal ones. And the other thing that I really enjoyed seeing was these artwork. I'd seen these around campus and loved them, and turns out that they were done by another person that I work with, Emma. So it was really cool to be able to see this artwork by her too. The other highlight at the university tonight was the pottery sale. They have this once a semester, and there's some really, really great artwork that is for sale as part of it. When my parents were alive, my mom would always make a point for my dad to go and get a mug for me, because the sale always coincides with my birthday time. There was this one artist that she kept making, I kept finding her stuff, and they were things that were made with a lot of feminine and specifically lesbian imagery, and I felt really, really drawn to them, and they were absolutely beautiful. Here's a couple pieces of hers. And then there was this one, which was a U-Haul cat lady mug, and this plate with scissors. It was so beautiful. I ended up buying something of hers, which I'll show you later. We have made it to Cornerstone Center for the Arts, which is behind me here. It's pretty big. If you're not from Muncie, you probably don't know what the deal is with this place, but it was the old Masonic temple that I guess the Masons donated, or somebody donated, whoever owned it donated it to the city of Muncie, and now it's just this nonprofit art center and event space. My senior prom was actually here, so whenever I walk in, I'm somewhat attached to it. And I mean, there's been weddings. They have weddings here all the time, and you can actually take art classes here as well, and I've done that several times before. I did a ceramics class, I did a ballet class, which was not successful, as you can probably imagine. Let's see if we can duck in here. Yeah, they got like this cool stage. Very neat. And then let's go up here real quick. This is the foyer, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. And if you go in here, this is called the colonnade room. and this was where my senior prom was. Which, yay! Very cool. All right, let's go look at some art. So we're at Cornerstone and in their very nice gallery. And as it turns out, small world, I actually know the artist. She makes these really good things called Scoopies. They're like ice cream cookies, and she sells them a lot in Anderson, and I am a frequent customer of hers. So I knew she was an artist because we talked about art before, but I've never seen any of her work, and it's so cool. I'll show you some. So the artist's name is Olivia Ward. I'm sure she's on Facebook. I really liked this green print right here, the green underwear, but it was already sold, unfortunately. Really great stuff, though. I was very impressed. So we are in Muncie Majax. It was originally a factory. It was, I think, a Centos factory who does uniforms and things like that. They moved out of the space and moved into a nearby building, and this space sort of became a multifunctional space for different art places. It's kind of like an artist co-op sort of thing, where you're going to have multiple artists working within the same space. I know that there is different projects that work out of this building. The Book Arts Collaborative, which is a place I've taken book classes at before, is in this building, as well as the Tribune Show Print. I think that's what it's called, Tribune Show Print. And they make really cool, individually printed posters and cards and things like that. And we're gonna definitely go over there and look here in a second. But I wanted to show you guys this space. How cool is that? This is a giant warehouse. I mean, I would assume that this used to be, looks like where they received orders at, and now it's just the space that they can use for conferences and art fairs and things like that. So this is very cool. I've never been in here before, so I'm like, wow. There's a whole bunch of other stuff down here. This is like an entire hallway that looks like it's going to be individual offices or something like that. I sort of dabbled into economic redevelopment of towns like Muncie, specifically Anderson, where I live now. I was involved with that for a little while. And multi-purpose spaces like this are really, really vital to the community that you're trying to revitalize and bring sort of a new identity to. It's a proven fact that the best way to sort of bring a town back and to make it someplace that people can be proud of again is to incorporate art into your spaces. And this could be incorporating art via public works, like big statues, or even small events like First Thursdays, which is what this is. I know Anderson has a First Friday, which has become very, very popular. It's only been going like a year and a half, and it's already a huge, huge thing that a lot of people are into. So support the arts, basically, but also get involved if you can. I know I was involved in this sort of thing back a little while ago, and I miss doing it. So definitely get involved and look at some art stuff. And if you can't get involved, if you can't volunteer, at least show up to these things, because the more people they have, the better it is. Even if you don't buy anything, like I'm probably not going to tonight, but I might, so you never know. But get involved, attend, see what's going on in your area, because I'm sure a lot of people who live in Muncie would have no idea that something like this is going on. I almost guarantee it. So before you start complaining about how there's nothing to do in your town, look and see what there is. You'll probably be surprised. So originally the plan was that I was just gonna go to Cornerstone, then Majax, and call it a night. I was gonna meet my sister here because she has something for me, but she's not going to be here for a little while, and I don't want to be here that long. I'm kind of tired, mostly just hungry, and I have to stop and get something on the way home. Probably a Wendy's salad, which is pathetic, but whatever. But I think we're going to check out a couple more places. That's a good thing about downtown Muncie. It's pretty walkable because it's, it's fairly small. So I think we're going to walk down a couple blocks and see what else is going on. I said I wasn't going to buy anything tonight, but I lied. This is a bar of soap that's made specifically for Muncie, named after a street in Muncie. And then this is a very cute little bracelet, and both of these things were like $7. How could I not? You know, I enjoy handmade markets just as much as the next guy, but that was a little intense. I only went through half of it before I'm like, this is not worth it. So let's go see what else is going on. So we are currently at Made in Muncie, which is a paint your own pottery place, as you can see by the shelves behind me. So the reason I'm here is because my birthday is next week, and I'm actually going to come here for my birthday and paint some pottery. I've never done it before. I'm super excited. So I'm here doing some reconnaissance to figure out what I want to paint, because I'm really anal and I just need to know what I'm gonna do. So let's look at some options, shall we? I really like these. Borderline cultural appropriation though, so I think we're gonna pass on those. These geometric animals are cool, but I'm not sure they would go with my decor. Something you're gonna find a lot of in Muncie for obvious reason is mason jars. And I have a lot of mason jars in my apartment, so I might do one of those. I'm not sure yet. This is Bella. She is 13 years old and I love her. That's right, I do. You are so good. I love boxers. I'll have one again one day.
Don't do that while you're walking into traffic.
Yeah, whatever, they can deal with it.
That would get you probably a lot of hits.
Yeah. So I found some accomplices. This is Chelsea, my not sister, and then that's Emily, my actual sister. And Emily's the one who, when I told that I was doing Vlogmas, did not sound amused, because she's not amused by anything I do, which is honestly fair.
She's the most unsupportive sister of the
It's not that. She's so used to my bullshit that nothing is funny to her.
That is very true.
So
That's
Very valid.
So if you're watching this and you enjoy my content, just know that she's dealt with it a lot longer than you have. So that's something, I guess. So we are no longer downtown, and in our quest to find something to eat that everybody could agree on, we all agreed on MCL for some reason. My sister really likes MCL. I guess she likes the mashed potatoes, and for me, mashed potatoes have been tasting really good with my sore throat. I guess coconut cream pies are 99 cents, so we're gonna grab one of those. Look at Jittles. This is amazing. I haven't been to MCL in literal years, and I'm so excited. I wanted a beef Manhattan, but they didn't have it. So we got chicken parmesan, mashed potatoes, and the sugar cream, or the coconut, whatever it is. Okay, we have a ride home. I left the house at 7 o'clock this morning. It is now 8:30, and I'm just now getting home and getting settled down. Even though I had fun tonight, I still hate long nights, and I'm cranky. So I'm gonna edit this and put it to bed, as they say, so that I can go to sleep. Because tomorrow is payday, which I'm always excited about, because that means I get to buy groceries and I get to go shopping, which is tomorrow's adventure. But before I went, I wanted to show you guys what I got at the pottery sale. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's by the same woman, the same person who did the lesbian mugs I showed you. And apparently I work with one of the other ceramic students, and she was telling me about it, that she actually throws all of these pieces in porcelain, which is, I guess, apparently very difficult. And then she puts these appliques on. And all of her stuff was beautiful, but sort of expensive. But this one, I think there was some cracks in the glazing, so that's probably why it was as cheap as it was. At any rate, it is going to go on my shelf, just like that. I'll find a better home for it eventually, but that's going to do it for right now. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.